fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, ready to get underway. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. And the home opener is underway. Ripped, but it curls foul. Fouled off left side.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. One gone here. Perez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. This one in the air right field. Judge going back on it. And a foul ball. Now a fly ball to right center. Harris moving under it. And there's two down.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now, Cal Raleigh. In the dirt, blocked. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. On the hill for the Mariners, George Kirby. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts. Stepping in, Jake McCarthy.
Inside ball. That's ball two.
Fastball for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 2-2. Now one missed. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard. There's the strike.
Hey.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Drake Baldwin in the box now. Takes strike one. Back up that got him. In to score from third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As they jump ahead, a run scores. Swings through that one for strike one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swings through that one. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the third and final game of the series.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's the ball.
Three, two now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 aboard with 1 out. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. On the ground to first. Could be 2 to Crawford for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That hit him.
That ball got
and
him.
The leadoff
Right
man
there.
is aboard to start the inning. Arozarena gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And next is the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder. Pitches in there. Strike 1. And ball 1. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Nice job behind the plate there.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's outside.
That's out.
Ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
Now this one gets through. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Digging in, Noelvi Marte.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Carson Kelly.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. Swings through that high fastball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here's a 1-2.
Ball in.
And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Arozarena takes it in for the out. 1 down. Here's Austin Riley. Tied up here in the early going.
Ball 1.
Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Just off the inside corner. And that's ball 3. Got him swinging.
Batting 9th, shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. Line drive, base hit. Arozarena gets it in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Now 1 miss.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
3-0 down. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. That clips the corner.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Save, he beats it. And they lead by 3.
He was all over that one. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across bottom half of inning number 2. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
That's a ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Missed with a changeup, and the count is filled up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That ball's fast.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. This one in the air. Horner takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball, that's low.
And look out. That one
got
gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Inside, ball 1.
Raleigh off of first with 2 away. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Into the planter. Out in center. Home run. Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Hey!
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Struck him out without a swing. Now 5 strikeouts. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played with 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Nope.
Just
Whoa, that
missed.
counts.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Outside, that's a ball.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Other than ripping one in.
New pitcher on now, Jose A. Ferrer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Center field. Here comes Riley. In comes the run for second.
That's 3 singles in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner takes off. That's to third. Toss to Naylor. 2 down. Drake Baldwin will hit next.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Ball.
That's inside. And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. And that one fouled off. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded. Here's Matt Olson down. 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
Bases loaded. 2 down. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Matt Olson blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. New pitcher for the Mariners, Yasver Zulueta. That smash towards center. And that'll do it. On to the fourth. In now is the Mariners DH, Rob Refsnyder. Pulls it in, one away. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. That's out number 2. And up next for Seattle, Noelvi Marte.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 down, nobody on. That was the sweeper, but it missed. That one found hard the other way. Comes a 2-2. Chop to third. Riley slings to first. Out number 3. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley. Yeah.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike on the inside corner.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Nope. Outside.
And a good eye there.
Inside.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
Hit on the ground might be 2. To second for 1. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Right side, Young. To first, and that's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Out of here. And they cut into the deficit. Ronaldo Lopez comes on now.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, out to short. 1 away here in the 5th. And now it's Josh Naylor. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Man at second. That one fouled off. Ground ball, Olsen. He steps on the bag, 2 away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike at 95. And a foul ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one just misses. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Arozarena up to second. Runner at third hold, so both runners are now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Cooper Criswell. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
There's a strike. On the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Strike 2. And down on strikes. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. And Judge takes a strike. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Mariners DH, Rob Refsnyder. And that's a little high. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. And now two aboard. Noelvi Marte up next for the Mariners. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Jared Koenig.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
Ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. 12-5 is our score. One down. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Fought off foul. 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
Aye.
On the ground, the first. Naylor takes it to the bag, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Nope. That's inside. Ball.
Criswell, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Inside. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. The Braves up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Troy Taylor taking over on the mound. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's already homered in this game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, catcher can't hang on, and now it's 13-5. So up next, Mauricio Dubon. Oh, look at the stop. Goes to second with it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
New pitcher for the Braves, Tyler Kinley.
Tyler Kinley.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
So
That's ball
Watt
4.
puts runners at first and second. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Tap foul at the plate. And now the 0-1. In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. The throw to third, tag,
Oh,
safe.
he beat it, he beat
and
it.
a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. The 1-1. Fouled off down the right side.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little.
Out towards right center field, Harris should have this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. To the plate, save. 13-6.
Yeah.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Back there. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. And in at second with an RBI double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Ball 1.
Right on top of it.
Ref Snyder in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
That's
a
a
little
ball.
bit high maybe. And it's 2-0. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying out of here. And they slice into the lead. It's 13-9. Now it's the right fielder, Noelvi Marte. 0 for 3 in this one.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ball 1.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Outside.
That's out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next.
Here's Nico Horner.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Nope, outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That one misses.
Ball 3. Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. He's in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Braves going with a pinch runner. Eli White getting some more speed on the bases. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Ball inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And he swings through that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Pitch misses. Full count now. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Kelly in the box, lays off for ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Here's a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a ball and 2 strikes.
3.
Called out on strikes. And that is a big first out. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ball, that's out.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Crawford tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Brendan Donovan.
Now pitching for the
Dylan
Braves,
Lee will take over here.
52.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
0-1 now.
Ball, that's out.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And there's one down. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 down, nobody on. Hit in the air, center field. Harris settles under it. And that is that. The new pitcher in the game, Gabe Spire.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ball, that's low. Ball 2. Hey!
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So a change being made at first base. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Tyler Tolbert. Getting some more speed on the bases. Now it's going to be Mauricio Dubon. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three, two now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And that one hit to first. Naylor to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Second and third, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way high.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. Now a second crosses the plate. It's a 2-run single, and it's an 8-run lead. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Eli White. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. That's in there. 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back at Truist Park. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Didier Fuentes on the pitch out of the pen here. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now we're in there across the letters.
No, that's low.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Cole Young. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Mariners. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
The Mariners down to their final strike. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
High-scoring ball game in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no